Hey everyone, welcome back to Steel Streams Torchlight II We Play. This is episode 4, and we are starting back off where we were in the Wellspring Temple. Of course, with me, Joathen, and Gracie.
Hi.
And, like I said, we are here to finish up the Wellspring Temple and save the spirit of something or other. I totally forget we had left off in this terrible, obnoxious puzzle here. Which, actually, doesn't seem so bad. I think we just got past it for the most part.
Did you change the room at all? Because I believe we need to get here. There we go. But now aren't you stuck?
I'm not stuck. There's one block. We're still cut off from the. This is really super difficult.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, watch as we run around like chickens with our heads cut off, trying to find each other.
More or less.
Yeah, see, that was the problem, is that you get cut off.
No matter. Just flip one of your switch. Oh wait, right there. Okay, go to where you're supposed to be. Get to the other side, and then I am just going to teleport over to you with a portal scroll.
Come and get
All this awesome loot.
all the loot.
Bunch of cool potions and random stuff. Bunch of identified stuff. None of it I can even equip. Hey, here we go. A piece of cloven hoof. I can actually equip that. And I believe that gives me my 2-piece set bonus. I think. No, I'm not wearing another piece of cloven hoof. I am not, no. Just one piece. There we go, boots. Boots I can equip, which gives me a 2-piece, 2% of physical armor, which is really unimpressive as a Outlander. Because if I'm doing my job correctly, I shouldn't be getting hit. And I just realized this entire room here was like an optional puzzle room.
I think there was one area where we haven't gotten to yet. So if you look at that map, there's that area just beyond that hallway we were already in, and it's still black. If you want to try for it, or because I actually am having there we go. Let's see. If I go this way. Nope, that goes around. Well, this is this area here. Just to that. You see what I'm talking about?
No, it's just a dead end hallway with another switch panel.
Oh, all right then. I won't bother.
Pretty sure the only way we got left is up. This guy over here.
Sorry about that.
Yeah, we should just set all of our running around to some Benny Hill music.
Is there free licensing on Benny Hill? Because I could do that.
I would assume so. I mean, I can't imagine he's still getting royalties. And there's this champion guy way in the back here who I'm having trouble even getting to. And who's just absorbing a ton of bullets. I got Champ Master achievement. More achievements are always great, make me feel achieved.
And we did manage to level up, which is pretty neat.
And just about at the boss here. Got another champion downstairs. Oh, great, he can teleport. Wonderful. Ah, he's all over the place. Stop teleporting. You think he would teleport to us, considering he's a melee champion. But no, teleporting constantly backwards is fine and dandy.
And look, we got him anyways.
Was there ever the chance of another outcome?
Absolutely not. I mean, his name was Facehammer. If you guys ever notice that I will do this thing where I will start to say something, and usually it's absolutely not the right word. I found out about myself just in my existence that my brain often thinks faster than my mouth, and usually I will end up saying the word that I was thinking about saying next.
My mama is low.
So just then, when I went to say name and I said face, it was because I was thinking his name is Facehammer, and instead of saying name, I just said face. So, there. So, please excuse any odd
My pack
things
is
or
full.
inconsistencies.
My inventory is full.
Considering most people's mouths talk faster than their brain can think.
Ah, yes. At least I'm the opposite way, right?
This doesn't look like a fun place to be. Bunch of dead Asterian guards all over the place. Oh yeah, that's just kind of where you go.
I was moving stuff around.
Yes, this game is a very good. I am out of identity scrolls. This game is very much a inventory management simulator for the most part. Can finally put on necklaces. Believe I could get 3 pieces of ghastly gear, but I lose out on a lot of raw stat bonuses, so I think I'm gonna hold off on that for now. Keep that Rune Master pants just in case. And we are in the Water Guardian Palace now. Looks like the Water Guardian down there. He seems cool. That guy does not seem cool.
I will try to get some of these little guys. If you want to focus
My mana is low.
on him, because I apparently all of my abilities are
Not
quite
enough mana.
mana draining, I've noticed.
Not enough mana.
Literally three times and I'm out of mana.
Yeah, I definitely have to start pouring some points in the focus myself, because I'm more or less in the same boat. I can't really spam this glaive throw as much as I wish I could. Why won't you die? I could really just go toe to toe with this guy. I mean, he's hitting me in melee range, and it's not really doing a whole lot. And he's dead. Drop some legendary shoulders, mana potions, bunch of other random stuff that I don't really care as much about. I appreciate the waypoint scrolls. I wish I was getting more identity scrolls. I hate spending money on things like that. There's the Destructor achievement.
Look at you getting all this.
Wish I even knew what they were for.
You're just getting them because you're just great.
And we saved the Guardian of Water, which is cool.
We arrived just as the Alchemist was subduing the ball, but he caught us by surprise.
Yep, talk to
Should have known something was
him
wrong.
again.
You have my gratitude, mortal. Now listen closely, for a great evil is at work here. The Alchemist's search for a cure to his emerald blight. The
good thing
Alchemist
they
must
didn't
be
get it.
stopped before he attacks any more guardians. Each time.
You have a new quest.
And they open this portal here, which we will go through and talk to some people.
Apparently things have gone from bad to worse while we were at the wellspring. Whatever was making the Asterians sick is spreading, and it's moved out into the lands north of it. That's where the
And
Grand
I
Archie is headed. He's already reached the
believe this
bottom
is
of
just
it,
barely gonna
sealed the
beat
gates
out
with caution, which means that the whole
that
temple
draining ornate Derringer. However, I do lose the 10% bonus to critical damage, but 5% chance to execute. So it's kind of a tough call. There's also that Cloven Hoof Helm, which should give me a boost to cast speed and 30 health, 3% additional cast speed. So 9% cast speed total with the set bonus, and 7% to ice damage, which I don't really deal, so that's irrelevant. Irrelevant, rather. And the shotgun's not too fancy.
You have a new quest.
I'm probably one small measly kill from leveling.
Have we met?
And want to buy some of these. And we'll go back to our inventory. Seven to dexterity. I lose out on 7 vitality. That's rather unremarkable, I suppose. Well, could use the mana. That is actually pretty nice. Put on the General Girl's helm. Sell a bunch of this other stuff, which isn't so useful.
How may I help you?
I'm always wary about buying equipment and armor sometimes at in games, just because it seems like usually whatever I can find tends to be better than whatever I could buy. Unless you're going for like a set look. So, I do look pretty gnarly right now. I think I'm a pretty cool looking character. Got horns just like my stag. As Ginger leisurely walks across me. Oh, we match.
I actually just noticed that when you said that. Wow, Torchlight.
Good for them. Free the nipple.
I'm not complaining. And the game is absolutely beautiful, though. I will give it that. It's pretty detailed. Has a nice aesthetic to it, nice and cartoony kinda. So I believe actually that is about it for this zone. Or not. There's this Crow's Pass. And it definitely seems like there's things that we need to kill here.
Which way are we going?
Just this north pass here. And we must...
For Frosted Hills?
Yes. And we must seek the Grand Regent. Oh, spiders, wonderful. I definitely could do without spiders. And more spiders. Oh, they're everywhere. I'm sensing a central theme here.
Spiders and wolves. Oh dear, that wolf fell off that cliff. Did anybody see that? Oh, all the baby spiders.
Kill them all with fire. It's the only way to be sure. Nuke them from orbit.
You know, Gemma, I know you're not a fan of spiders, but I personally have no problem with spiders. In fact, I'm totally okay with them hanging out. Because they kill nastier things, like mosquitoes. As long as they're not, like, brown recluse spiders who, just are up to no good.
Spoken like someone who didn't find a huntsman spider the other day at work. And that was an absolutely terrifying experience. And I was very displeased to learn that South Florida, unfortunately, is home to many, many, many huntsman spiders that have been introduced here by accident. This guy is a master enchanter, which is excellent. Get some enchants on that. Only gonna put 2 because they're expensive. It's a 10% bonus to crit and 2% attack speed. And on this one, we come away with 5% physical damage, or plus 5 physical damage, and conveys 5% chance of 66% blindness for 4 seconds. And we'll throw the helmet in there just because. 2% cast speed, which is really unremarkable. It's plus 2 dexterity, I'll take that. Pretty much just throwing everything in, getting at least 1 enchant on it. 1.6 health per second. Not actually gonna bother with that. It's pretty terrible pair of gloves. Boots. 10% knockback resistance. 4 to physical armor. 5 electric damage. And that's gonna be about it, really. That's a nice little boost. Thank you, my small furry friend. And here we go.
Greetings, traveler. Can you assist me? I was traveling with the Grand Regent to the Watchwheel Temple when we became separated. I was hoping to rejoin him at the temple, but the doors had been sealed behind him. He was very ill when I last saw him. I think he might have contracted the same sickness affecting the other Astharians. I was planning to enter the Watchwheel through the other portal in the old Astharian refuge. Unfortunately, the keys have been stolen. Goblin miners took one, and we believe that some slavers who recently moved into the area have the other. It takes both keys to activate the Watchwheel portal, and it is beyond my abilities to retrieve them. Recover the passkey ember from the slavers, and the latchkey ember from the goblins. You can use them to open the portal in the refuge and intercept the Regent before he infects the Guardian.
Sounds like
never
a
see my
plan.
quest.
I just realized that your gun has 3 barrels on it.
Yes, and it's loaded from top to bottom, which is absolutely silly and completely impractical. But also a hot pink color, which, yeah, gotta look sexy when you're shooting things up, I suppose.
So I've been trying to pay some attention to what the yeah, and it seems like there's a sickness that the alchemist is spreading. I thought he was kind of doing it mind control style, but really it's like a full-blown sickness that I think he has, and he's kind of starting to infect other people with it, with the expectation that by giving it to other people, somehow he would find his own cure. I don't know. I was telling Joa that I think in next episode I'm gonna just look up like a quick like little lorepedia and explain it to you guys a little bit if you haven't been able to follow along all that well. I've been doing my best. Ooh, and I died.
Oh, there's something here that... Oh, it's a cursed sword. Wonderful. Yeah, I believe we are actually like a level under what the zone is recommended for.
That's alright. I'm always up for a challenge. And for episode 4 being the first time I've died, I'm feeling pretty good. Though I do feel like the first time we played, I got a little bit further than this before I died. But I remember the first time we played this, I got into this stint where I died like 3 times in a row and really did not understand what was going on, and then we ended up being in a dungeon that was like 5 or so levels ahead of us. But that's alright. It's not like we have much more that we could have done. I don't know if there was another zone that was available.
Yeah, there's a little bit of wilderness, I believe, in the last zone, but not anything as far as dungeons, as far as I know. Ooh.
Got through a phasing portal. Protect the crystals from the goblin hordes. Okay. Are they coming from other directions or just that one? They'll be coming just from that direction.
Oh, there's one crystal there. Is that it?
Is that the crystal that we're protecting? From goblin hordes?
Yeah, the goblin horde seems to be lacking. Oh, nope, there's definitely more crystals. You have to jump on that portal pad there.
We protect them from goblin hordes as in one goblin.
There's a little bit more. I've kind of been shooting. Oh goodness, they're everywhere. No, they're destroying crystals. This is going terribly. What have we done?
Protect the crystal!
Our arrogance. We thought there was just one crystal. There was more.
Well, we've only lost 1 crystal so far. I think we're doing pretty good.
Okay, so for each crystal we saved, I suppose there's a chest. So you miss out on 1. Which, while unfortunate, isn't bad for this being the first time I've actually seen this phase.
Yeah. It's interesting how those like little portals just popped up and just sent us off into a mystery area. I think that happened last, and what was it, the first episode we played? Or maybe it was the first or the second, but we ended up in this beautiful area. You'll have to go check it out. In fact, I'll go look it up and I'll put the link in the description of what area, what episode it was that we ended up going there. Beautiful. I remember like all the trees had like pink petals on them, and it's kind of like somewhere that you'd see in a dream.
Yes, except there was these giant pylons that we had to protect and kill a bunch of people while activating, and we were rewarded with loot for killing things in this wonderful cherry blossom field. But again, I'm not complaining. It's awesome. Yeah, here comes the champion, and he divides. He reproduces by budding. And now they're all dead. Skeletons hiding in crates.
You have become more skillful.
And there's some kind of quest that we have is in that dungeon, I guess.
But I think that dungeon will have to wait till next episode. We are starting to run out of time for this one. Just get some of these last boxes. I can't get that box. Okay, well, here we are. So this will have to be the end of this episode. I'm Gracie.
I'm Joathen.
And as you can see, this was part 4 of our Torchlight II series. You can look in the playlist and you'll find 1 through 4. There'll be more coming up soon. We put out videos every week. Subscribe, like, let us know in the comments down below that you liked this video. Follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. And keep up to date with everything that's going on with us. Do you have anything to add, Joa?
No, that's about it. Like I said, we'll be having some content coming on in the coming weeks. We do have some travel plans, unfortunately. I will be without a computer for July 5th through the 11th, so our release schedule may be slightly altered in the coming week. Gracie will be going out of the state, actually, after that for about a week. So we will most likely actually be having some PlayStation 4 content being uploaded. And I'll probably be hosting that for the most part. So it's either going to be Dark Souls 3 or Fallout 4. Just one-off deals, kind of not so much a series. But leave a comment in the section below and let me know which one you'd prefer to see or any other suggestions. Library for PlayStation 4 is kind of limited. But like I said, that should be up there and that will be on our YouTube channel as well. And I believe that about wraps it up. So we'll catch you on the other side.